Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. But if it's your first time, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and even share it out to your friends. Now, let's get right into the articles I have for you guys today. So, this is the daily article. Basically, what we do here is cover news that pertains to blockchain, crypto, world events, AI, you name it. But it's centered mostly around financial things and stuff like that. Remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Let's get right into this. Bank of America predicts end of large cap equity dominance, beginning small cap surge. So basically, it's kind of like Bitcoin and altcoin season, especially when it comes to the stocks and big companies. It's kind of like the same thing with altcoins. When things funnel into Bitcoin and it's altcoin season, things funnel out of the big cap and go into the smaller caps. So basically, the CME Fed Watch tool, which generates probabilities using 30-day Fed fund future prices, estimates there is an 83% chance uh, that the Fed will cut federal target rate by 25 basis points. So pay attention to this. We might have some things happening before the end of this year that's going to really shake a lot of people out. So keep them diamond hands. All right, moving on. Wyoming becomes the first state to launch own stablecoin with new frontier stablecoin front. So basically, this is amazing. The Genius Act and all this stuff barely got pushed out there, and now we're seeing a lot of states come up with their own stablecoin. So this is a good thing and a bad thing. We're arguing about we don't want stablecoins or CBDCs, but in my opinion, they're the same thing. Okay, let's move on. Okay, China weighs yuan backed stablecoin in major policy shift. So basically, the Chinese cabinet later this month is going to, I guess, vote to see if they want to bring their yuan onto a stablecoin. So that's pretty amazing because China, right here, as you guys can see, Reuters reported on Wednesday, citing sources familiar with the matter. So, but basically, they didn't want cryptocurrency. So here's the article for that. Chinese regulation unite forces to crack down on crypto. So basically in 2001, as you can see here, they stopped a lot of people from even interacting with crypto and stuff like that. So this is, like it said, this is a major shift change for them. So hopefully it helps, right? Moving on. All right, so banking lobby fights to change Genius Act, and this is crazy. Is it too late? I don't know. It's pretty interesting because basically, I think it was 40 some banks came together and wrote a letter to Congress. Here's the letter here if you guys want it. I will post it on my X at the King Louis on X. But basically, they're talking about the interest rates tied to stable coins and things like that. And it's weird because they've done this for years. For years, they've taken our money, they've pinned it to high interest rates for any type of loan, and then they use the money to just do what they want on the background. And what's crazy about this is, it's just my opinion, but this is the old god versus the new god. You know what I mean? To the point where if your money is in a stable coin, you can gain more interest than if your coin is in a bank where only that bank is using it. If your stable coin is on an open network, like, a DeFi network, then anybody can use your money and you can gain interest for it. As for these banks, they want to be the only ones to use your money. So, it is what it is. It's all a ploy, in my opinion. Let's move on. All right. So basically, there was a lot of hype behind XRP. And if you were paying to the charts, sometimes the charts lie, but majority of the time the charts are always want to let you know what's going to happen. So, always do your research and know what you're getting yourself into. But it talks about how there was supposed to be some type of, not crash, but some type of pullback with XRP. And as you can see here, despite it trading at 2.9 at press release when they released this, the XRP daily RSI stands at a low 43. So it's tying you right here. But basically, when it was when the RSI was already at 83, which is back here, it still went up to 366, which was right here. So it already hit pressure right here, but it still went up. So that was the point, and it's basically going to come back here. So look at the chart. Always do your own research. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll be back later with another video for y'all. Peace.